Hey soul family, welcome to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing, does this person have a crush on you? Let's find out together. And in today's reading we are going to be picking between three piles. Okay, so we have 1, 2, I actually feel drawn to this one. Let's see what we have. For pile number 1, we have Pansy. For pile number 2, we have the sacred Lotus. And for pile number 3, we have the Gladiola. If you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, we have the yellow Aventurine, and this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 2, we have the Amethyst, and this is what your crystal looks like. And for pile number 3, we have the cherry quartz, and this is what your crystal looks like. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. But as I always say, listen to your intuition deeply. Is it calling for just one pile? If it's calling for just one pile, click on it and that will be the reading for you here today. If it's calling for several, click on these and these will be the reading for you here today. If it's calling for all of them, don't feel like there's anything too much for you. Nothing is too much for you. If your intuition is calling for you to check them, click on them, see what your message is, and you'll be surprised that your intuition always leads you to the right readings. It is your magic. No message is just one or several or all or too much or too little. Whatever your intuition is guiding you to do, you'll find that it's your magic, and it will always, as I mentioned, guide you to your readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey soul family, welcome to the shuffling and card picking process. It is so lovely to have you here. Let's begin your process, but before we begin, let me introduce your cards to you. On the left are the oracle cards, and on the right are the tarot decks that we will be using for your reading. And if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, do know that I leave their names down in the description box for you to check out whenever you want to. So we have the first card ready for the first pile. And in today's reading, we want to know, does this person have a crush on you? Let's find out together. Does this person, please, let's shuffle it one more time. Does this person have a crush on them, please? Actually, I feel this one. All right. Let's now pick up your next oracle deck. Ooh, looking good. Flirtation. Let's see. So there might be some flirtation already going on. Let's see if this person has a crush on you. Whoa, okay, that's definitely it. 1, 2, I feel this one. 3. All right, so we're gonna pick up your tea leaves. This is a big pile. pile, so I'm gonna put it right there. There we go. Okay. So does this person think you have a crush on you? Oh, this one's ready. Does this person think you have a crush on you? Okay, now it's time for us, excuse me, to pick up your tarot decks, and we will be taking two cards for each of the piles. So does this person have a crush on you? 1, 2, and 3. I feel this one. Keep it here. Does this person have a crush on you? Okay. Now, let's shuffle with intention. Does this person have a crush on you? I also feel this one, so I'm gonna take it. Okay, this one as well, and this one. Does this person, oh, thanks, have a crush on you? Does this person have a crush on you? Okay. Now on to the next. Oh, yes, we did use the tea leaves. Okay. So, does this person have a crush on you? Lovely. Okay. So, our 3 piles are now ready. Let's put them together neatly for you to start the reading. There we go. So that's pile number 1 with the yellow Aventurine. That's pile number 2. There we go. That's pile number 2 with the Amethyst. And that is pile number 3. With the beautiful cherry quartz. So that's it. Your 3 piles are now ready. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always a pleasure having you around. Let's begin your reading and see if your crush, or this person may not be your crush, if this person that you're inquiring about has a crush on you. Wishing you the best of relationships in your life. And let's begin your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Pansy as well as the yellow Aventurine. And it says, sweet thoughts, pray you love, remember. And there are pansies. That's for thoughts, yeah. These are not unknown. These are the words of Shakespeare in Hamlet. Anyways, let's keep it here. And let's take a look at the rest of your cards. We'll take a look at your oracle cards first. By the way, if you can hear any background noise, this is my dog. Just a heads up. Thank you for understanding. I always keep him next to me. Right, so let's see what you have. You have becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and fresh perspective. That's interesting. All right. It's already telling me a lot, but let's see. Ooh, you have Venus in Gemini with flattery. Okay, what an interesting card to get in this reading. And you have Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yes. Quite interesting. Let's take a look. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Let me adjust that. There we go. You have the Three of Cups. Okay. You have, this is the before tarot, so you have the Two of Swords. That's the card that's right before the original Two of Swords in the Rider-Waite-Smith. Same with that. This is the Five of Wands. Interesting. Ooh, pile number 1. All right, really cool. You have the Seven of Wands. That's the shadow aspect here. And this is the... I mean this is the light aspect. And this is the shadow aspect. I see. You have the Queen of Pentacles again. Notice this is emphasized. So that's the light aspect. And this is what she looks like in the shadowy aspect. Right? Okay. You have the Four of Swords. And you have the Nine of Wands. So, does this person have a crush on you? I would say yes, my dear pal number 1. Why? Because first and foremost, it's so interesting that the Pansy would come out. Notice that it says tricolor and we have the Three of Cups. I'll get to what I'm seeing here. But first of all, the Pansies, they come from the French word penser, which means to think, right? Thinking. So this person is certainly thinking about you, right? And there's confusion here because we have the god Janus looking towards the past and looking towards the future. So we see that they have two views about this. I would say they really like you, in fact, because we have becoming braver, which means that they actually want to take some sort of steps, but they're worried. This is what becoming braver is showing us here. Resilience, right? Now, why is this person worried? I'll get to that in a second. Because you seem to me like you're quite popular with the Three of Cups. From this person's perspective, there's a lot of competition on you, or that you see this is the before tarot where two are fighting together and everyone else is running, joining the fight. So this gives me the energy of there's a lot of eyes on you, or at least from their perspective, they see that there are a lot of people who would love to be with you. There's some sort of competition. They would have to kind of fight for your attention, and they're worried about you not choosing them. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, you seem to be someone who is independent, you know? That's the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Coming up twice, it shows that you're not maybe hungry for love. You have a lot of options. You're okay on your own. I mean, if they come, great. If they don't, it doesn't matter. You give off this energy of being absolutely okay. You don't give off the energy of wanting or needing them to come. And it's that confident aura that is around you, of you being shining on your own, feeling like you're abundant all by yourself. You know, you feel full on your own. You feel fully like your life is functioning just fine without anyone being in it. You know, that's really emphasized with the Queen of Pentacles coming up twice. 9 of Wands shows that you're strong, confident. Again, in this specific 9 of Wands, I'm seeing charismatic, very well spoken. You know, you say what's on your mind, and you may appear as a little frightening to the poor soul here. Yeah. In fact, you give off this impression of, you know, the boot, you know? You know that song that says, my boots are made for walking. That's just what they do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. So you're like nonchalant. You're fun. Yeah, we just channeled your energy here. You're fun. You're like... I mean, if you're nice, you'd love to welcome them. If not, if they don't take action, you're fine. Love that about you, my dear pile number 1. And they feel like they have to fight. Like I said, yeah, fight so much to get your attention. And so because of worries and fears, sometimes you can see with the 4 of Swords, they don't do much. Perhaps this is why you may not understand. Maybe why it's not clear, or maybe it is clear to you. But you see, whether they show or they don't, there's a bubble here, and they're thinking about you. Regardless the genders, that's what's appearing in the card. You know, regardless of any types of genders, you know what I mean. So yeah. This person, whether they're showing you or not, they are thinking about you, it seems. But they feel like there's some sort of crowd, with the team, meaning a lot of people speaking about you or talking to you. You're really wanted, it seems, pile number 1. At least that's the energy that we're getting from the card from this person. And I'm sure they're seeing what's really happening. Also, remember we said tricolor, and this leads us to the 3 of Cups. 3 is a crowd. They feel like you have a lot of people. Why would you look at them? Maybe. That's the kind of energy here. Now, another thing that I'm seeing they're worried about is that, you know, this is the scene right before the 2 of Swords, as I explained. And this figure is not even holding the swords. So there is this worry that you may not even be interested in relationships maybe at this time of your life. Maybe you're focused on your work. That could be something. They see that you didn't even hold the swords, meaning you're not looking at the options to choose from in the first place. So there's another worry that it's not just the crowd, but also you you don't seem to show interest that much. You know, with this, it shows that you're very focused maybe on your career, and you're not looking at any options. You know, this coin is at the bottom here. Here we see a queen holding the coin, and on the shadowy side, it's down. It's like you're not taking a look at options maybe. So they have a couple of things that they're worried about. They're worried about the crowd, they're worried about you not liking them, they're worried about you not even considering it. And they're worried about how you would respond as well. But all in all, with the tree here, they want to create something fruitful with you. At least these are the intentions now. They really like you, actually. Pile number 1. I would say that from the cards confidently. And they do think about you a lot. They think about you a lot. Let's figure out together what they like about you. Let's pick up your tarot cards. Okay, there. So, can we kindly get more information with regards to, thanks, what they like about pile number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so this one first, and then this one. Ooh, Knight of Swords. They love your fierceness. They love your personality. They love how intellectual you are. And they love, with the water here, how passionate you are about your ideas and the things that you believe in. You speak with such confidence. Yeah, we've noticed that here. Yeah, they love that about you. You speak fearlessly. My pile number 1. And with that, you support it with information. You support your arguments with facts. You love sharing your mind. You're resourceful. Yes, they love your mind and the way you speak and how passionate you are about your ideas. Pile number 1. So cool. So cool. So lovely. Yeah, maybe they're with you at work for some of you. I don't know. Of course, it doesn't have to be. Wow, Page of Swords again. May I say they love your mind. Wow. They love picking your mind. They feel like they explore a new world speaking to you. You always have a different perspective and an in-depth perspective. They feel like they're learning a lot from you when you speak, when they watch you do things or talk. They find you exciting with the ideas that you have and the future plans that you are after. And they love conversation with you and to hear you speak in general. My dear pile number 1. Wow, that is so clear. Okay, so this one as well. The Moon card. They find you to be very mysterious. They feel like the more they talk to you, the more they discover something hidden about you. And it makes them very excited. It gives them this hit. So they feel like there's so much about you to peel or unravel. And they feel like you're an exciting mystery. The more they get to watch you and talk to you, the more they'll find out. They feel like there's so many things about your life and your thoughts that are new to them. And that they're entering a very mysterious, interesting life that is far different from perhaps their regular life. The more that they speak to you, they find you very sophisticated, full of, see with the music here, full of ideas that speak to the heart, full of words that hits them hard. What you say and do and the world that you pull them into is like a world they're hypnotized and want to go into. pile number 1. They just want to discover more about this mystery. And the more they find out, the more they fall deep into it. Wow. You have the 2 of Cups. One of the things they really like about you is that despite your independence and intellect and fierceness, of course, when they get closer to you, they see a soft, loving, giving side. And it tastes the best coming from you. Because it's so genuine, and they love getting these short times or long where they get to have some sweetness from your side, because they get to experience that other side of you that may not always be apparent all the time. You have the 3 of Pentacles. They love your work. They love how you deeply care about it, that you do it for reasons that aren't just related to finances, but that you genuinely care about the cause that you're doing, whether it's the planet, the animals, the world, whatever field you're in, the people. They see that you genuinely care for what you're doing. You do it from the heart, and you actually want to make a difference. And they love and respect that about you very much. And you have the 8 of Swords. The funny thing here is, this may be a little bit of their shadow side. The fact that they can't get a hold of you is making this more intense. So it's not like they're not going to enjoy it anymore when they're with you. No, I'm just saying it's making it more intense for them. It's like they're trying to figure you out, trying to understand what ticks. It moves them. It clicks a little bit on their desperation button. Yeah, it makes them want to move even more, you know? And that's why they're between wanting to move, but also feeling discouraged at the same time. They have these 2 aspects to them. So when they're not moving, it turns into that internal desperation, because their worries fuel them even more. Oh my. My dear pile number 1. You know, the whole idea is they feel like you know exactly who you are. You know your worth very well. And you will not accept anything less than someone showing you what you mean to them. Putting in that effort to get you, because you're okay on your own. And I feel like with the card here, becoming braver, just like you, they may, moving on somewhere in the near future, talk themselves out of the stagnancy, and they may feel a greater urge than usual to face you and to speak to you. My dear pile number 1. This is exactly what I see in your reading. I wish you the best of luck, whether you like this person or not. It seems like they are really into you. I wish you the best of luck with the right person. May you always be blessed, my dear pile number 1. That was your reading. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Also, if you enjoy Zodiac Tarot readings, make sure you check out my other channel. It's the first link in the description box. And please, don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 1. This book is small. straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away. And this book could really help you manifest what you want. You know, the more you go after what you want and learn to enjoy it as well, you start getting what you want and achieving it. So if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And pile number 1, it was a great pleasure doing this reading for you. Thank you for tuning in. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful sacred Lotus as well as the Amethyst. And it says enlightenment. No mud, no lotus. So let's see how this fits into your reading. And we'll start off by taking a look at your oracle cards. So, pile number 2, you have investigate. Oh, sorry. There we go. Investigate. Look closely. Ask questions. Think before acting. Oh, this seems like a deeper situation. Okay, this person is discovering a lot of things. Let's see. You also have Moon in Pisces with empathy. And you have Harp, great happiness. Wow, this is looking really good. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the, okay, I see, 7 of Swords. Right. Ooh. You have the Knight of Cups. The 6 of Cups, I see. So in your pile number 2, this looks like it's been going on for quite a while. This is not a new at all. At least not like just now kind of thing. It's been there for a while because I see some events happening here. You have the 5 of Swords. Yes. You have the Death card. This is certainly not a new situation, seeing the Death card and the Sacred Lotus. You have the 9 of Wands, and this is before the original Rider-Waite-Smith 9 of Wands. So this is the scene right before it. Okay. You have the 6 of Wands. Interesting. That's the light aspect, and on the other side that's the shadow aspect. Okay, looks like a Caesar here, very proud of themselves. I see. And ooh, you have the 7 of Pentacles, something growing slowly. You have the light side and you have the shadow side. Being happy with what they've got, and on this side having so much, if not nearly everything, and not happy. So here is the thing that I see in your pile, my dear pile number 2. So just like the Sacred Lotus, it says no mud, no lotus. It looks like this person had to re-investigate or re-find who you are all over again. There are events that happened in your reading here. So this time, this person is really listening. You know, the Sacred Lotus is a symbol of spiritual transformation because, you know, it rises from the mud all the way up, and then when it opens up, it's pristine, and for this reason it symbolizes spiritual transformation, and that's what we have with the Death card. So something happened. They had to go through the mud. They had to go through finding who you are, discovering more about you, to hold up and listen and rediscover you all over again. Now, to answer your question, does this person have a crush on you? I feel like they're entering into this phase now. They have their eyes on you now, and they have their eyes wide open. They've learned a lot about who you are, and they're really starting to catch some feelings. So at the moment, it looks like a yes. Six of Cups, this means that this is not a new situation. This has been going on for some time. We see that with the Six of Wands, they thought that they can win over your heart very easily. They were very, there was a bit of an ego there. And then they had to learn a lesson. So in the beginning, I would say it wasn't really a crush. Seven of Swords shows playful energy, so it shows sometimes it's deceit, sometimes it's not showing everything, sometimes it's lying. So they weren't all clear, and they didn't have the best intentions. Maybe they didn't know what they wanted in the beginning. They had everything right in front of their eyes, and they still weren't settling or something. And you don't seem to me in this reading like you take that sort of thing at all. Five of Swords shows that you taking good care of yourself, and this person was shocked with your response. You've ended this with the Death card. I see. You've ended things abruptly, and you really shocked this person with your sudden maybe departure, sudden end of this game. To you, this is not a game. And it's turned from fun to sour all of a sudden. It's not funny anymore, kind of energy. So you really taught this person how to listen now. When you act, when you talk, this person is listening, right? This person is looking closely. This person is asking questions in their minds. They're thinking before they act. They do realize that you are not going to be the sort of person who takes these sorts of acts from you. And so there is a rebirth, a transformation. The lotus is associated with the ancient Egyptian god Ra. There are depictions of the lotus with the ancient Egyptian god Ra, and for this reason it's associated with the sun and rebirth. So there's a rebirth here in the situation. There's a big transformation in this rebirth. Now, this person has understood that they've had someone who's had it all, and they've lost them. There's no access to them now. Now the picture looks so pretty. Now the picture looks so amazing, and they can only see it from afar. Wishing for it, Now they understand that in order to get success with you, it's not as they've done in the past, that it's so easy. They understand that they have to put in that effort, that it's not easy. The Nine of Wands is a card all about being courageous, but also it's a card about being worried, putting on defense and protecting something. So they've seen your reaction, and now they have to they've built a wall between you and them, and now they have to figure out how to break that wall that they have built. Now it seems like you're such a dream to have, and it wasn't as easy to have you at all as they initially thought. They've realized just how much they have to work to get to you. And now they feel that it's a far dream that is so happy, that pulls the strings of their hearts. And they're not quite sure exactly what to do. It seems like it's blocked at the moment for them. They are a little embarrassed with how they've appeared to someone who they now think very highly of. How they must look small to you. And now there's this change of heart. They want to create a close friendship with you. They want to communicate and talk to you. Are you not talking to them, pile number 2? It's like they're rediscovering you, you know? They wish they can get back to this old bond. They remember it was fun with the 6 of Cups. Before they've done maybe something that was silly. And they've just cut it for themselves. Yeah, they wish they can reconnect. But I feel like from this reading they're at the phase of regret. They are recollecting what happened. They're relearning who you are. They're discovering more about you. Perhaps they're watching you from afar on social media. They're watching. They're hearing about you. Maybe other people are telling them. They're guessing. Yeah, watching on social media as well. And I guess they really wish they can reconnect. Let's pull out some cards and see if they will actually take steps to reconnect. And this one. Yeah, okay, and this one. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Why are they holding off at the moment? What are they grooming? They're grooming themselves. Yeah, okay, what's going on? Let's see. At the moment, they're holding off. Maybe they're watching from afar. They're adjusting themselves. All the falls are showing me heavy emotions. They're holding off at the moment. Whoa, Hangman. No, they are holding on for the moment. They feel stuck and trapped. I see, that's why. They feel entrapped. They put themselves in that trap. And they're like grooming themselves, talking to themselves about what they've done, blaming themselves, rectifying it, seeing how they're going to rectify their behavior maybe. 6 of Pentacles. Messages. These bubbles remind me of messages. Perhaps they're messaging other people. They're talking to other people. They're reading your comments and other people's comments maybe on social media. They're rereading the messages maybe between you. Yeah, you know, they're going back and forth. Also, the 6 of Pentacles shows balance. They're finding their balance. There's certainly a spiritual transformation there. Ooh, Ace of Wands. So there will be, eventually, there will be a strong action taken. But it's not right away. Because at the moment, they're really thinking about what they've done. They feel trapped and they're revising. You see with the 6 of Pentacles, the scales. They're really, that's good. Yeah, they're really transforming. And they're adjusting their thoughts about the situation. The pain here really shocked them. You have the 10 of Wands. Nine of Wands. Yeah. And you have the Page of Pentacles. So they will come and either offer you an apology, like it's something solid with the Pentacles. They will even offer an apology, or they will do something solid. It's not going to be wishy-washy. That I can say. And the wonderful thing as well is that once they do decide on taking action, it will be solid, even though it will feel heavy on the heart. It will not be easy to do, but it looks like they're swallowing their pride and they are moving forward with confidence. Although it will burn, it may not be easy, but they will own up to it. And you will see something solid, like an apology, or maybe them telling you something. Yeah, that's exactly what I see here in your reading, pile number 2. So all in all, do they have a crush on you? It seems like now, yes, they do. It's really now serious. There's not just regret, but there is an opening up of the eyes, and things have changed. So my dear pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 2. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in maybe learning more about productivity, or that you're productive and wanting to be more, want to achieve your dreams, maybe you want to check it out, and you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And pile number 2, it was such a pleasure doing this reading for you. I'm wishing you the best in everything, and I wish you to be surrounded by the best people always. May you always be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful cherry quartz as well as the Gladiola. So strength of character and moral integrity. We have character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experiences of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Looks like a deep reading, this one. Let's take a closer look at the rest of your cards. I have a feeling I'm going to love this pile. What do you have here, my dear pile number 3? It's already looking so different. You have all in the golden afternoon, inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception. Even this card is positive. This is saying a lot. Okay, what do we have here? Mercury in Sagittarius with discovery. Ooh, okay. And you have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Did something happen? Pile number 3. Let's see. All right. So you have the 6 of Pentacles. You have the High Priestess. The 4 of Cups. Wow. Okay. The King of Pentacles. The Fool card. And this is the before tarot. So this is right before they stand on the brim of that hill. You have the 6 of Swords. You have the King of Wands, and that's the light part of the card. And this is the shadow part of the card. Ah, okay. Right. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, very really cool ending the Wheel of Fortune here in this reading. So this is the light aspect. And this is the shadow aspect. Right. So, I would say from this card that with this person, or maybe how they feel towards you, when it's good, it's really good. And when it's bad, it gets really bad. Also with the King of Wands, does this person have a crush on you? Yes, yes, and there's even more. This person has so much. Okay, so this is a reading about crush, right? In this pile, this is not a crush. This is a person who has developed a lot of love for you with the King of Wands and the Gladiola. This is a person who it fell and it broke and and is deep in now in love with you. So this is not a crush. This is a person who has a lot of feelings for you. And I'll get to that in a second. You know, the Gladiola, they were introduced to Europe. Not sure when. No, I'm not sure when. But I know that they were introduced to Europe and they looked distinctive because of their pointy petals, and they were brought from Asia and Africa, and because they have this pointy petal look to them, they reminded them of the swords, and so that's why the reason it's called Gladiola is because they were associated with the gladiators of the Roman soldiers who lived and died by the swords. And so in Victorian times, they also associated it with being madly in love, because it symbolizes, you know, the sword screwing through the heart, you know. Piercing love, you know, it hurts. It's the love that hurts. And in fact, this is a person who is so much in love with you that the Gladiola, you know, it's reminding me of glad, someone that's glad. And this is reminding me of a song that says, "Thank God I found you, I was lost without you." I don't remember the rest of the words, but it was such a beautiful song. Perhaps you may want to listen to it. This person feels such gratitude to have found you. Also, the Gladiola, by the way, they're associated with strength of character and moral integrity. And this shows me that this person has all of these feelings for you, because you seem to be like a wise, deep person, very like an old soul, someone who acts with a lot of wisdom, someone who acts with a lot of wisdom. They find you to be someone with high moral integrity. And they suffer when they're not with you, actually. That we're talking about that kind of love. You know, when it's good, and when it's not, they feel so bad. It pierces their heart. It aches. All they can think about is connecting with you. Pile number 3. This is someone who is in love. Now, I feel like the Fool card is here representing that someone is willing to go to the end of the world and sacrifice themselves or anything to get to you. You know? Yeah. Someone who would sacrifice anything. And like I was saying here in this card, especially with both the light and the shadow aspects, when it's good, it's really good. They feel on top of the world. They feel like everything in their worlds is going great. They feel powerful. They feel strong. They feel madly in love. They feel balanced. And when it's bad, they feel like the world stopped smiling at them. They feel needy. They don't feel that balance that they usually have. It's like you are the person that makes them lose that balance that they have. And they break character almost, trying to get to you. They don't like that side that makes them feel needy. Because in general, they are pretty balanced with the King of Wands. They are charismatic and strong. But they're very delicate with how they treat you. They want to take things slowly with you. They want to discover so much about you. They feel like there's a whole new world here with you. Maybe with the map and the ship, you could be, this could be a long distance relationship. This could also be different cultures, different countries, something like that. For some reason, there may be a distance at the moment. But what I do see is that this person feels like they haven't had enough of you. They want to explore you. See, the Fool starts a whole new journey. They want to begin a journey with you. They want to discover what life is like with you. They're hungry about that beginning. They feel like if they get with you, they start something with you, they'll be on top of the world. What is this? What is the Six of Pentacles signifying here? You know, Six of Pentacles sometimes signifies charity. So maybe they want you to give them some sort of chance. I wonder, are you not together? It seems like you're not. It seems like you're not. They're waiting for a chance. They want a chance with you. Is this a nest in the basket? Yeah, probably is. Maybe they want to have a home with you or even a family with you. They want a chance. The High Priestess could signify that one of you may be a bit secretive. One of you may not be speaking. Who is that? Is that them or you? Maybe you are not talking at the moment. They don't know much about what's going on. That could be it. 10 of Wands. King of Swords. There's some coldness maybe. And the High Priestess. Again, whoa, there is secrecy. Maybe you're not talking. Some of you are... there's coldness going on because of some heaviness in the connection. Something is not in alignment. But with the King of Pentacles, they would love to offer you something. It looks like a ring, so I would say a commitment, a solid commitment. Some of you, they want to begin something with you. I'm not sure why. There's the King of Swords. You know, King of Swords is a bit of a cold energy, as you can see, of course. There is not much talking, although there is a lot to be said. Because there is some heaviness here. Maybe there are things that you may want to figure out together. Five of Wands. The 10 of Wands is signifying heaviness in the connection, where usually 5 of Wands is energies against each other, competing against each other. We see here with the 5 of Wands, everyone united against one goal rather than be against each other. So this connection needs more working together towards a goal rather than against maybe each other. Yeah, some talking needs to happen. Will they contact you? Oh, sorry. Will they contact you? There has to be honest, truthful talking. And that's why you have the Gladiola here, meaning that they have the intention for moral integrity and strength of character. They know that you only accept the truth, you have high morals, you're very wise, you're not someone who would take anything less than logical, but you also have an open mind. And so there needs to be a truthful communication that it seems like they're up for. And so the question now is there going to be communication? Sun, yes, there will be communication. Perhaps the opportunity will rise for the both of you, because I see two people surprised, but not necessarily. Page of Swords, yes, there'll be pleasant communication between you, out of the blue. See, there's a hole here. It's out of the blue. Wheel of Fortune, another yes. Things are going to start moving. So yeah, it seems like this person is not feeling okay without you. They feel like they are so lucky to have known you. They want to do something solid and begin something new, because they're not okay when you're not there. Does this person have a crush? Like I said, no. This person is in love with you, my dear pile number 3. So sweet. I wish you all the best of luck, my dear pile number 3. Seems like a sweet person, and you are a sweet person. I hope that you two are joined together, and this always becomes a beautiful union between the two of you. This was your reading, my dear pile. I loved it so much. I wish you the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Also, please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 3. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And pile number 3, I'm wishing you a lovely day, and I'm wishing you a beautiful connection, a beautiful relationship, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!